I'm Lisa, coming to you from my home to bring you episode 3 of DSS Singletrack News. So we have a few things coming up, one of them being this Saturday, and it is our last big ride of the year. That's really sad, but we are excited about this ride because it's going to be at Big Cedar and we haven't been there in quite a few years. We have some stellar routes planned out for all the different groups that we are offering. And in addition to the routes that we have, we also are going to be having orientation, which we know we haven't had in a little bit over a month. And so we're excited to meet all of our new members in person and to be able to work with you and help you on your skills and get you started with our Dirt Side Sister family. So in addition to our ride, we have actually made a tiny change to the start time, and we've moved it back a little bit earlier by 30 minutes. The reason that we did that is because there is going to be a mountain bike festival that was originally going to be scheduled last Saturday, but with the rain that we have and this crazy changing weather, they went ahead and moved it to this coming Saturday. So in conjunction with our ride, there's also going to be a big mountain bike festival that will be held at Big Cedar. So this is pretty cool. We're excited about it. We love to do things that are part of the community, and we're going to actually be hosting a kids skills course. So we're going to put together some of our boxes and ramps just like we did at Take a Kid Mountain Biking Day back in October, I believe it was, the beginning of October. So we're going to do something like that. We're not going to be leading it. We're just going to set it up and let parents take their kids on this course throughout the day. So just a small thing that we can do to give back to our community. And with this time change that we're going to be having and there being a mountain bike festival going on at the same time, there is going to be a slight difficulty for parking. So we really encourage you to get there as early as possible. If you've ever been to Big Cedar before, generally you come in through the back, like through the neighborhood, and they are not going to be allowing anybody to come through the neighborhood this time around. So you're actually going to be driving in from the front of the church. So we'll send you information about where to drive in and where to potentially park in your pre-ride email that you should be getting in just a little bit. And with that, we also really encourage you to carpool if possible. So if you're coming with any of your friends, try to carpool. If you're bringing your family with you that they're going to partake in the festival, definitely try to bring one car. A little inside information, there is going to be an event at the church at 2 p.m. So the church has asked that most of the cars to be gone from their main parking lot at 1:30. So 1:30 to 2 o'clock. And we really want to be respectful of that because we are extremely grateful that we are able to use the trails that are on their land. So we will have to make sure that we do start our event early. Please also arrive in time so that you can get settled, find us, get your bike ready and all that fun stuff. Check-in table opens at 10 a.m. and our ride will start officially at 10:30. So we really look forward to seeing you this weekend and meeting all of our new members for orientation. So if you're not signed up, registration will close tomorrow, Thursday, and we just hope that we get to see you there. So in addition to this bike festival, I also wanted to note that the reason the festival is going on is it's a big fundraiser for the School of Lexia. So the School of Lexia is a program that's for kids that have dyslexia. So there's a raffle, which is pretty awesome. Sun and Ski has donated a Rocky Mountain bike, and that is one of the prizes that you could win in their raffle. So all proceeds are going to be going to the School of Lexia. You can check out raffle tickets in the link below and also in the pre-ride email that I will be sending out a little bit later this afternoon. Okay, lastly, I want to talk about our DSS Ambassador application period that we've opened up for our 2023 season. So there's about another week and a half left to fill out your application. You should have received an email last week. If you haven't, make sure and check your spam. Hopefully it's not there. And if you just joined and you don't know what we're talking about, then just jump in on this conversation right now. But what I wanted to say is that, first of all, what is an ambassador? An ambassador is somebody who represents our organization. They believe in our mission. They understand our mission. It's somebody who is actively coming to our rides, that you have actively been attending rides throughout the year. That's super important to us, because if you haven't been showing up to rides, then it's kind of hard to believe that you're going to show up to rides. I mean, it can happen, right? But we want to get to know you, and we get to know you as you show up to rides. And it's also hard to represent something that you don't believe in. And if you haven't been a part of it, how can you believe in it? So that's just the way the world works, right? So when you witness something with your eyes, when someone has given something back to you, then that lights a fire that you want to give back to someone else. You want to pay it forward. And that's what we do. We pay it forward. And we have a strong team of volunteers who works extremely hard in the background to make DSS everything that it is. And we want to make sure that we're breaking down barriers to get more women into our sport, to make sure that women are coming out of our rides having more confidence than they came in with, that they're this confidence that carries into the rest of their life. And there's just a lot that we do in the background to make DSS that everything that it is. So if you feel like you are ready to give back, that you've experienced this for yourself, that we have helped you in some sort of way, and you believe in what we do, then we want you to be an ambassador. So I also want you to ask yourself, are you actively working towards being a more advanced rider? Are you currently riding your bike 2 to 3 times a week? Are you working on your skills outside of our group rides? If so, then you're a perfect candidate. And second of all, do you believe in our mission? Do you believe in everything DSS does? There you go. And lastly, what does your time commitment look like? That's a really big one for us, because we do have a lot of moving pieces, and we rely on our volunteers. We rely on every single one of our team members to show up, to communicate, to let us know their availability. We have a ton of things going on in the background that helps us to be organized and to make sure that our rides are fun and safe. That's the most important thing to us, is to keep you safe. And we do that by communicating with each other. So we do have a high level of expectations for communication, and we do also want to make sure that you're asking yourself, honestly, can you commit to extra time outside of your personal life, outside of your family life, your job, where you can actually give back to our community? So if you can, and this is something you want to do, and you believe in our mission, then we just highly encourage you to apply, and it's going to be our 10th year of doing DSS group rides for women. That's amazing. So we're super excited. We hope that you find in your heart to have the passion to do this, but we also don't want to convince you. So you've got to be willing, you've got to be able to work hard, be ready to improve as a rider, and be ready to give back. So if this is you, apply. We look forward to reading those applications, and also we look forward to seeing you this weekend. So make sure you're at Big Cedar, last ride of the year. Sign up, registration closes tomorrow, and we'll see you soon. Peace out.